Hi guys, welcome back to Iris IGTV. It's working title, we might improve it, but we're back here and today with Reng, our Chief Technology Officer and probably the key architect behind these bad boys. Hello Rob.
Hello Tom, how's it going?
It's going good. We've actually got a meal here tonight with all the team that have been working so hard on getting this launch over the line, so we're looking forward to celebrating a little bit tonight, but we have new information for you. We're loving the questions coming in, so keep those coming in and we're going to pick out the details and the features that you guys want to know more about. So we've got two things that we're going to address today. The first is the packaging, well the case, the carry case, and you've got it there, haven't you, Rob?
I do have it here. Should we just talk through some of the things we've got on this? So firstly, in terms of the zip, it's waterproof, so that'll keep whatever the contents are inside this case nice and dry if it happens to get wet for any reason. It's a nice kind of, you've got some sweatpants like this, haven't you?
I call it the grey jogger material. It's slightly more technical than that. It's very hard wearing and it's a bit hard as well, so it's kind of protective of the headphones, so you've got no worry about taking these on, put them in a backpack or something like that. That can be quite rugged with them.
Inside we've got some nice microfiber. There's a pocket here for all your accessories. These are not actually the Iris cables, which are still in manufacturing, but they're very similar to the ones we'll have, which are braided nylon with high quality gold plated connectors. And you can just nicely tuck all of your accessories into the pocket and close that up. In terms of the overall form factor, we wanted to really it kind of snugly fits them in. Snugly fit in, yeah. And so you can just see they fit very nicely. They are held securely in place. So if you're travelling around and you're shaking around a bit, there's no jiggle inside the case.
No jiggle? Is that a technical term
for that? Jiggle?
Yeah, there's no jiggle. We'll go with that. I think one of the things, I don't know, travel as you wish, but one of the things that I like is on an aeroplane, go into the seat with minimal artifacts. You've got your full leg room there, and of course you've got your headphones with you. And invariably they usually come in a carry case. Other carry cases are available, which are not as good as this one. But one of the things that I really like that we've thought about with this design is in this pocket here. So there you go, there's the headphones. Give those to you. You've got space for your accessories, but you've got a little bit of extra space. So you can fit, maybe you're suffering from a hangover on your red-eye flight and you can put your paracetamol or your ibuprofen in there, or whatever else you want to keep in there. And there's, we've thought about that, this extra pocket here. So that's a little detail that I particularly like.
It's a great detail, or a nice one to call out.
Yes. So, great carry case that comes with it, not just about the headphone product, but we've thought about all of these details. The next feature, I'll just shut this because the zips.
It's a very satisfying sound, isn't it?
It's a satisfying sound of the zip. And actually, it really is very waterproof, that connection there.
It seals really well.
Like a kind of technical...
wetsuit.
Like a wetsuit. Yeah.
It's a technical wetsuit.
It's a technical wetsuit carry case. I'm just going to put that over there. The next feature, and we've had a bunch of questions on this, is about ANC technology, noise cancelling technology, and the fact that these headphones don't have noise cancelling technology. Now, why would we do that? Of course we could have put noise cancelling technology in. There's two reasons. One is about our whole ethos on how we should consume audio, and Rob's going to dig into that in a second. And the second thing is we worked super hard to design an ear pad and positioning of the speakers so that actually we create sound isolation. So we've thought about the fact that we don't have the technology in there, but you still get this really immersive feel when you're listening to whatever it is you're listening to, music or audio, TV program or film or something like that with this product.
Yeah, we do actually have noise cancelling in here, but it's actually used for calls and not for music. So if you're listening to music, there's no way to activate a noise cancelling algorithm, but if you're in a phone call situation, we use noise cancelling to block out all of the environmental noise, so you have a really nice crystal clear call. But as Tom said, we did choose to not put ANC into our headphones, and that was a choice we made owing to the fact there are a lot of artifacts that are introduced when you put ANC into a pair of headphones. It does disrupt and negate some of the audio quality when you're listening to a stream of music. But as Tom said, we have worked very hard to get noise isolation in here as opposed to noise cancelling, and that's really just about air and how air travels into the chamber that your ear is sitting in inside this headphone, and we've tried our best to block out those air vents, I suppose, on this part of the headphone. So when you put these on, the clamping force is nice and strong, but not uncomfortable. So we want you to wear these for hours, and for it to be comfortable. But really nice, snug fit there. And when you put them on, I went on the tube yesterday morning.
For our American viewers, that's like a train that travels underground.
Thank you for that clarification.
A subway, if you will.
A subway, if you will. And I literally could not hear a thing. I could just hear my music, and I listened very carefully to try and pick out some of the rumble and some of the because the noise on the tube was actually pretty intense.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hear a thing. All I could hear was my music, and it was great. I was completely immersed in my own little world.
If you were sitting here right now with your Iris headphones on, you wouldn't have heard that helicopter fly over, which you might have picked up on. Yeah, cool. Really nice. Latest update on the colours. We got 68% black headphone sales, 32% white. What's your favourite?
It's hard. I think the white is quite an elegant headphone, but as I've said many times, the black looked like a weapons grade piece of hardware.
I've stolen your terminology, by the way.
You have. I noticed that.
Yeah.
I would probably have a pair of both.
What a great idea. And by the way, we have a perk that will be dropping on Indiegogo, where if you want to buy 2 or 3 or 4, we've had a couple of questions about that. We're going to put a perk up there, which will be live from next week. We have huge news dropping tomorrow. So today, in case you're watching this in the future, this is Thursday. So Friday, the 31st of July, we have huge news dropping tomorrow. If you're watching this next week, you will have already seen that news. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's massive. Today, we featured on Hypebeast. Hypebeast Music. Slide into the comments, give some love for the Iris headphones, and if you're not already doing so, follow us on Instagram. In fact, if you're not following us on Instagram, you wouldn't have been watching this video, so that's a bit of a stupid thing to say. We're going to do more of these videos. The office is laughing at me for that. We're going to do more of these videos. We're going to pick out other features, and we will see you soon.
Ciao.
See you.